Welcome to ArtComTech at Artcamp Pilsen. Today, I have the pleasure to invite Dr. Fernando Bayro-Corrochano, who is in Paris. The subject of this presentation is the artwork temptation in art therapy, a psychoanalytical approach. So, Fernando.
Yes, hello.
The screen is yours. Hi.
Hi.
Well, so we are listening and looking at you. Okay, please. Hi.
Hello.
Very well. So you could start.
Okay. Hello. First of all, I would like to thank you for inviting me to participate in this university program, especially to Nathan Karchman and all the staff of Pilsen University, and also Lucas for the technical help. I am not saying to you that art and creation can cure psychic suffering, but in general, the art and creation can relieve psychic tension. I will try my best with English when necessary. Can you please help me, Nathan, to clarify my point, please?
Do my best, please, but I'm sure that you will manage. Go on, please.
Okay, thank you. For this communication, I presentation your one diaporama with a very much image to the work of art therapy. I am going to the diaporama now.
Yes, you can. Please,
yes?
Start your diaporama, yes.
Okay, I am going to the diaporama. Yeah, it's the best. Okay, my communication is art therapy and symptom and creativity. And psychoanalytic approach. This is very important because it's many forms to work with art therapy. My approach is psychoanalytic because I think so it's very important to thinking the unconscious representing the art. And first time I am presentation you the different image for to the childhood, the color of dreams and conscience.
Look, Fernando.
Yes.
I am not sure that you are looking at the same image that we are looking. Now we are reading, we would like to indicate in which manner, artistic and so on. It's the Freud thing. Are you managing with your presentation here?
Yes, I'm coming.
Okay, very well. Okay, please.
This poem of Rimbaud, French poet, he make the color for the voyelles. Do you know? It's very, very très connu.
Very well known.
Fernando, we don't see it, please. We just see your
black, white, red.
I think they have a different screen, Fernando. They are not seeing this screen, they're seeing the other screen with Freud.
No, yes, it's good. Come in.
I think the gentleman is seeing Freud at the moment. the screen, it doesn't match.
No.
Okay.
Fernando, can you please turn off your screen share or turn on again?
Where?
On the top of the Hangout window, there is a green line, and there is a stop the screen sharing, and then again, please turn on, because we saw your PowerPoint.
Okay.
And we didn't see.
I am return. I am stopped. I am return, or is good for you this?
Stop the screen sharing, please. Yes, and now turn on again. Now we see you. It's okay, and then you can turn on screen share again.
Okay.
And choose, please, first
Yes.
window on the
Okay.
left
Okay.
top side, top on the top, and on yes. That's the much better. And now, if you want to turn on again your PowerPoint to
It's good now.
now.
You're-
Yeah. That's much better.
It's much better. Okay.
Yes, this is better. Okay. Please go on.
Okay. Okay. Yes, for writing this, we would like to indicate in which manner artistic activity enable one to return to original psychic instance. It's just that we like the means to do it. My response is this. In this conference, try to respond to Freud. We believe that art therapy as a psychoanalytic reference demonstrates the original psychic instance present in artistic activity and the art in general. This is my doctor office. This my office and the space of work with the art in art therapy in Paris, Bastille in Paris. This office is cut in two spaces. Left space is the classical doctor office, psychoanalytic office, with the consultation with the patients, you know, face to face, the divan. Left to right is the space of art therapy. This picture is all the space, not with the division in the middle. Do you know the many products of for the activity, artistic activity? In the wall, it's possible to painting. In the table, it's possible to modeling. And here is modeling. In the wall, and the left is for painting. This is the collection in my office, 10 years collection of 10 years of work with modeling and art. The collection of modeling is very interesting because say this is the objects, symptomatic objects. The collection is the collection of symptomatic objects. I am returned in the diaporama with the many sculptures and modelings for you speak for this. the wall, in the wall is do you know this this color is when the child, the adult person put in the color in the wall. This image is a portrait. And portraits. Do you know when you come to painting in this office, you make the self-portrait and conscious portrait. Is that when a teenager make this? Do you know the paper, the wall? It's very representation to the face in this place. It's possible to clay modeling in the corner of the table, painting, the child painting in the wall, not in the table. In the wall, it's very important to put the body, in the pencil for your instinctual force coming in the colors. Picasso is the first artist to painting the sculptures in 1830s. And now in this space of art therapy, the person can to paint the modeling. It's very interesting this, because do you know this is the sculpture and it's possible to painting. The sculpture give very much force, instinctual force. This person is me. I am intervention to the modeling of a mature woman. This intervention is best sometimes to talk. It's possible to speak, it's possible to give the explication for the sense to the object, but it's possible to intervention, plastic intervention. In this picture, I intervention to add the object to this person. Now, look this, the symptomatic object of child within the age of 2 years old, 13 years old. I am organization this presentation for the image to the child in six times. 1, original primal fantasies. 2, anxiety represents the void. 3, anger, destroyer of the world. 4, childhood, the color of dreams. 5, psychic fog, heavy opacity. 6, to the death, representation of the impossible. Do you know in this image, this is important. This is important. The detail for the birth. For the birth, this child. It's possible to speak. It's a little person. Make this 2 years old. In this picture, do you know it's very happy? You know it's very happy. in the curve, this form is very important. This picture represents the word to the child. In the flower, do you know, look at the face, the feet, the body,
the arms,
the arms, and the hands. Do you know? But when child make this, knowledge or the unconscious knowledge, this, the therapist look this and say, you are here in the flower, and you're coming to these many colors in the life. Arrive to the life with this. Is the happiness word.
happy and joyous.
Happiness, happy,
Joyous.
joyous. I am not need to speak for all the image. It's for you, and you're looking, please see you and thinking and feeling. It's possible to later to return for the concept and theory to my work. Origin. This is a little boy arrived to Vietnam in France and arrived in fly. Do you know? For the fly arrived to Paris. The origin to this child is the fly. This other thinking all the time when he's baby.
Thinking when he was a baby, yeah.
A baby, you know, it's a big problem because this boy is 9 years old, but thinking all the time when he is a baby. A very big problem. Anxiety represents the void. The monster eating the child is very
dark.
Very dark. Is the dream not a bad dream? You know. For this girl, it's not possible to separate to the mother. In the sea, do you know what is possible to travel, where to travel, stay all the time with the mother. It's very, very complicated for her. The other bad dream, the mother is not happy with this boy because this boy make not the work for in the school.
He doesn't do it in school.
School, dream to the monster mother. Do you know that child look the laser, the rayon laser, the laser eyes to the baby sister is very, very not a gentle person. You know, the child make this picture to say one problem exists with my babysitter in the house. This mask, many masks, is the same boy said make this for to stop the anxiety.
Stop anxiety.
Anxiety. Do you know? Look this. Cry. Surprise. 3. Anger, destroyer of the world. Anger is a big problem in the consultation. Many child represent the anger. This is this modeling is the anger, very much anger. Do you know the narc?
The snake.
And the snake is a boy of 10 years old, represent in snake, very dangerous with the color blue. Do you know? And this is the other people. It's possible this mouse is possible to the mother, the father, the other child in the school. Very anger. The battle.
Volcano erupting.
Volcano.
Erupting.
Yes, erupting to the volcano is this image in the unconscious is very general, and the child of suffering to the anger, destroy. Do you know? Do you see the car? But it's not the car. It's the father, the mother, the boy, and the girl, the sister. 2 child with the parents in the battle. You know, this boy make this modeling for representation the violence in the house, in the family. It's very strong, this work. A child, Antoine, said this: "We the arborist respect nothing." Do you know that therapy is this? Art therapy is this. It's possible to representation all, not limit for this. It's possible to make this, not problem. It's the best. This picture is the best for capturate the unconscious. 4. Childhood, the color of dreams. The beautiful moment. Look, see you this glaze, this
large ice cream.
Cream.
Ice cream.
Ice cream. You know, it's very big. The witch of this girl is very big. The freedom. This is the dance. Look, the gymnastic with the dance. Look the feeling in this picture is very beautiful. It's because the body of the child is free in the space. The first love. 6-year-old. Okay, I am here. This painting, the name of this painting is I Am Here. Very, very good.
Fernando,
Yes.
Fernando, we are
Yes.
hearing Lisa helping you. I think that she can more openly help you. As we were thinking at the first, it's very well that she can combine, she can, help you with the English, so it's going to be more smoother. I think
Okay.
it's very good that she is helping you. All right.
Very good.
Okay.
Okay. Yes. When I was your age, I draw like Raphael, but it took me a lifetime to draw like children. It's Picasso to say this. It's very, very interesting. Psychic fog, heavy opacity. 5. Do you know this opacity, psychic opacity? What is the name for?
A knot, very knotted,
knot.
very knotted.
Knotted, yes, and knotted in the head. Look that. This is the father. This is the father, and this is the child. The child carry the opacity to the father. In this opacity, the child, in the anxiety, look the word him to mother, you know.
So the child has drawn the letter M for mother.
The letter M inscribed in this picture. Unconscious inscribed. M. I am say, the therapist say, do you think to the mother?
Yeah.
The mother help you for stop the anxiety and this opacity. That is a very problem in the therapist work. The representation is impossible, but in art therapy it's possible. The representation to the death.
It's very morbid.
Yes, it's morbid. Yeah, it's very morbid. It's morbid. But this image is one equivalence with the psychic image. Do you know? This image makes suffering to the child. And the comportement, your behavior, and the feeling, and the confusion, mental confusion, and aggressivity with the other child, adults, family. When you arrive to painting this with the child,
So when you start to paint,
this stopped
it stops the anxiety.
Yes.
It's an outlet for the anxiety.
Anxiety, yes.
Yeah.
And aggressivity. Do you know that aggressivity is possible to stop?
Aggressiveness.
Aggressiveness. Stop with this. But it is not because one draws, nor the placement of the color on the white sheet of paper or their clay model, but the process of healing their mental suffering. This is very important. because it's possible to relieve psychic tension, but the art therapist's work is more deep,
yeah.
more deeper. Okay, now it's possible to present the symptomatic object of art therapy, the color graph. We place painting and sculpture in the middle of the meeting. On the left, the graph, you know, in the middle of the meeting between psychanalyst and patient, where there is speech default. Not possible to speak to the problem. Do you know the patient? Do you know? Look, see you in the right.
Yeah,
in the right, upright, is a psychic of the patient. You know, the fantasy is not possible to speak this fantasy. In this case, the psychanalyst, therapist, make in the middle the art, you know, for make the symptomatic object. Painting, sculpture, activity, artistic activity. Where there is speech default, that is to say, where the subject cannot mentally represent a state that happens while one suffers. This meeting, therefore, is done that we call symptomatic objects. After Freud, who was the first to name it's like that, following the care of the teenager who modeled the doll in their meeting. The first person to say this object is a symptomatic object is Freud. The symptomatic object from the art therapy session carries with the enigmatic dimension and also carries the double symbolic equivalence. Do you know, I am saying you and saying to you, this in this object a whole of enigma. Two enigmas. The symptom carries also one enigma. The symptom and one enigma, the object symptomatic, other enigma. Namely, in 1913, Freud already threw at the sexual instinctual force that were at the core in the psychic conflict, well, also present in art of artistic production. It is from there that a first symbolic equivalence of symptomatic objects were discovered during a meeting with the object. You know, look, see you the graph, the equivalent with the other object that the fantasy the psychic fantasy in the sense of Lacan. Lacan very much work for these objects and conscious objects in the fantasy. It's possible this for the work of the drive, the instinctual drive coming in the symptomatic object with the artistic activity. This means that the symptomatic production of image and forms derived in session by the psychological work required for creation, carry instinctual and mental image of the subject. It's possible to make the zoom and look this. The other equivalence for the two enigmas.
Second is creation.
Okay, creation and symptom. The truth of the symptom as a metaphor of suffering. I am repeat this because it's very important. The truth of symptom as a metaphor of suffering. But this metaphor escapes the subject, namely the meaning of the symptom, which is enigmatic. But thanks to the transfer and enigma of creation, that always but plastic production in the meeting. I am repeat this. But thanks to the transfer and the enigma of creation, that always but plastic production in the meeting, then conscious knowledge that carries the symptom will then inscribe it in symptom object.
So it will be inscribed in the symptomatic object.
I am repeat this. Then conscious knowledge that carries the symptom inscribe it in the symptomatic object. This is the other symbolic equivalence. Two equivalence. One, the little object A, inscribed in the artistic production, and the enigma to symptom inscribed in this object. This object is a symptomatic object. In conclusion, these two symbolic equivalence of symptomatic object with psychic object and the enigma of creation will allow new intervention from the therapist and the patient psychic suffering. These interventions transform, interpret, and go beyond the psychic suffering. It's possible to look this with the production of teenagers and adults. It's a case to depression of one adolescent in his shell self-impressionate. Do you know, in his shell self-imprisonate?
Imprisonment, self-imprisonment.
Imprisonment. First time Second time. Look this.
Look at this.
Look at this. Look at this. The self rolling inside. And finish. It's a mental representation to him. The other case, the loneliness of the mature woman. Her say, where is the key to life? Key to life.
It represents the heart.
Look this representation. Two forms. Do you know? The woman, the man, the love. But this is the key. The key. This is the key to the heart.
To the heart. Key to the heart.
It's very, very interesting, this. Now there, a melancholic young woman is unaware that she is pregnant as she drew this image. Following this dry, we had a conversation concerning her situation and her decision to take the morning after pill. The unconscious in this draw is here. Do you know? See you this detail. When her made this picture,
when she created it,
create this, her not
she didn't realize
not pregnant, pregnant in this moment. Go to the pharmacy
to buy
the other day.
Yeah, the next day. Sorry, the next day.
Yes, the next day go to the pharmacy for confirmation the state to pregnant.
Yeah.
Okay.
And obtain the pill.
Yes. Do you know this representation? Spermatozoid.
Yeah, it represents the sperm and the egg.
The sperm and
the egg.
And the egg. And this. Now the melancholic young woman is unaware that she is pregnant as the drug image. Yes. The sexual representation of adult through clay modeling. The question of sexual identity. Very important in art therapy. Do you know, here is the man, left is the woman, but these two representations make the woman sex woman. usually in art therapy for the adult person and the child also, the sexual representation arrive very much.
Very quickly.
Very much object to symptomatic for this question for sexual identity.
Yes, they display their feelings.
And the desire to the persons. It is true that draw and painting picture or form model with clay, that the art therapist will speak about the suffering of the child of adult. Adult. This is important because for when you make the therapist act with the word, when you speak with the patient, it's possible to talk about
It's possible to talk about the artwork.
To talk to the symptomatic object. You know, in the meeting, you talk with the symptomatic object for touch the unconscious image or representation in the psychic of the person. This is very very good for this. This is a technical problem. Do you know that we set to the symptomatic object for the healing?
Yeah, so the usage of the symptomatic object to determine the problem.
Not only for the determining the problem, for the resolve the problem, to resolve the problem.
The resolution.
For the resolve the problem.
So in this picture we can see that the person has been self-harming, cutting their
yes, this teenager cutting her arms. The arms, do you know? When make this picture with a therapist, this painting, it's possible to talk with the problem.
To talk about
the problem. Her stopping not a long time after.
She stops. Not,
yes, it stopped.
She stopped soon afterwards. She stopped soon.
Yes. This picture is a therapeutic function. See this, because this is many sessions to work with a teenager, because he's not good, this year not very good to work in the school.
He's not working well in school.
Well, in mathematics is very
difficult.
Very difficult. When you say the book of mathematics, you know, here, the face to father arrive.
He draws the face of the father.
Arrive. The hand stop the father. His boy is very big problem with his father.
Yeah, he has very big problem.
Do you know? Look, this not father, the death. sniper, the sniper, and it's very interesting for the teenager play with the many video computer games here. GTA 5, Killzone, Call of Duty. Do you know this teenager play very much with the ordinator.
A very big part of his life.
And the computer.
Handicap. The child is handicapped.
Yes. This is the representation, the other person, the handicapped. Handicaps. Do you know? It's very emotional representation from the place of the other people with the problem, the other people. In art therapy, the symptomatic object, clay modeling, the sculpture in this case, is very surrealistic object, because look, this is one face, two face, one face is this. Is not very happiness.
Very sad.
Not very sad. Not very sad. The other side is very anxiety.
It's very anxious. Lots of
anxious. But look this.
So, there is a smaller head on
I arrive at a small head. The patient not see this. Is the therapist to say, look that, a little face, painting please. Do you know, her painting, discover the other face. I'm painting another face. I'm painting very is the les ancêtres, c'est quoi? Ancêtre. The grandmother. This is the grandmother, ancestors. These ancestors. The grandfather, do you know? It's present in the anxiety. The anxiety to this woman. It's present, the grandmother, the grandfather. Okay, the other representation. This lady's cat. One part is in the deep, you know, in the water, in the other side. The body is in the other side. And the head.
The head is above the water.
The thinkings. She stay on the head, not in the body. You know, all in the head, all in the thinkings.
All in her thoughts. In her mind. In her mind.
Her mind.
Her mind.
Mind, yes. Image, mind, image, not in her body. Pickpocket. Yeah. This is a pickpocket boy. Many times pickpocket.
Pickpocket people?
No, not people, the family, the father, the mother. Only the father and the mother. only the problem. I am saying, okay, make the 10 euros, the money, find the money, and talk me for what you love to pickpocket,
to steal
the money in the family. You know, it's very, very beautiful money. This is very good made. This.
Yeah, it's a detail. Very detailed.
Very, very detailed.
Very, very detailed.
Very detailed. When he's finished, the problem for what him
what he steals
the money in the family is more clear for me and for him.
Look, Fernando, we are coming to the end of the broadcast. So
yes, I am finished with this. Nathan, thank you. I am finished with this.
Okay, all right, very well.
This image represents the art therapy. Do you know? Outside, inside, and the other. The subject, the patient coming for representing, and the representation, the other representation, and the other representation. It's possible to say the paint is, this is the television, this is the computer, and this is the play computer. You know, the art therapy is go in the deep of psychic representation. Okay, I am finished with this and stay in this image.
You will be able to.
Okay, thank you very much, Nathan.
Oh, all right, just a moment. So, Fernando, thank you very much for showing us those images and learning and helping us to learn how to read those paintings and those sculpture and to try to analyze the thoughts of your patients. So, yes, you can turn off the screen sharing, please. You can turn it off so we can see you.
Okay.
You can turn off.
I am arrived.
Yes, to turn off the screen sharing. Okay.
Okay, I am arrived.
All right. So thank you very much, and also Lisa for helping behind.
Thank you.
You helped us very much, and merci beaucoup, Fernando, for this lecture.
Thank you so much, Nathan. It's, yeah, I think so. J'espère que c'est bien passé.
Oui, très bien. We have been able to follow everything, and your image were very interesting, and the cases were very interesting. So,
okay.
Goodbye, Fernando.
Bye.
Goodbye in Paris.
Bye.
Thank you very much.
Au revoir. Thank you.
Bye-bye. I finished.
Yes, thank you.